Day 1. Welcome to Everbalance 10-Day Abs Challenge. We complete 70% of our workout when we show up. Lie down on your back, lift your feet in the air tabletop one by one, arms up towards the ceiling. Roll up into a curl and then release. You can keep your legs in tabletop position to protect your lower back. Repeat 3 times, roll up nice and high, start pumping your arms down by your sides like you're splashing water with breath. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. You can keep your legs in tabletop to protect your lower back. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure you roll up nice and high. Reach through those fingertips. Keep pumping with your triceps into that floor. Awesome. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, roll up your upper body a little bit higher. Squeeze those abs. Inhale. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Reverse crunches. Hands behind your head. Extend your legs. Pull your knees into your chest and reverse crunch your hips off the floor. Continue this action 10 to 12 times. Inhale to extend, exhale, reverse crunch. Inhale, extend, exhale, reverse crunch. Inhale, extend, exhale, squeeze through your lower abdominals as you lift your hips off that floor. Roll up your upper body a little bit higher. Try to exhale as you crunch and release. Optional transition, rocking back and forth, somewhat like rolling like a ball, massaging your back. Coming into all fours position, knees underneath your hips, wrists underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees off the floor 4 inches, feet hip-width distance apart. Round your back like angry cat, and then on the inhale, return to neutral spine. Round your back, look at your belly button, crunch your abs, and then return to neutral spine. Continue to repeat this action 20 times, 15 to 20 times. You can drop your knees onto the floor if this is too much pressure on your wrists. Rounding the back, really maximum extension. Contracting your abdominals on the exhalation, looking all the way into your belly button, and then add pulsing as you round the back. Pulse those knees, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Feel like you're spreading your shoulder blades apart. Each time you pulse, you exhale, exhale, and release. Press back into child's pose. Transition into forearm plank position. Place your elbows right underneath your shoulders. Make sure your neck is long. Press your heels forward and back, maximum extension of your ankles. Really reach the heels as far back as you can and bring those heels up in those tippy toes as far as you can. Neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Make sure no archy backs. Engage your lower abdominals and finish this in poppy stretch, keeping your hips up in the air, extending your arms out nice and long. Bring it up to downward facing dog for a stretch and transition onto your hips and lie down onto your back. Bring your legs back up into tabletop position, hands behind your head, roll up nice and high. Single arm, single leg crunches. Extend your right arm and your right leg all the way forward as you add a nice upper body crunch. Continue this action 20 times on each side. Exhale as you roll up nice and high. Support your neck with your other hand. Really compress your lower back into the mat on this one, since you are working your 6-pack muscle that's responsible to flex your spine forward. Make sure you keep your lower back down. Switch sides. starting with the left arm and left leg, reaching all the way forward at the same time, really crunching and contracting the top of your stomach muscles. Exhale here, exhale. Reach up nice and high and release. Do a little windshield wiper stretch, dropping the knees from right to left, and then switch sides. Bring your legs back into tabletop position. Reach your arms over your shoulders, coming up into scissor crunches. Roll up your upper body. Extend your legs, right leg a little higher than the left. Start crunching your legs up and down, maintaining that scissor position, squeezing your inner thighs really tight together. You can modify with your knees soft if your hamstrings are tight. Maintain that same distance between your two legs. Ooh, this one is a total burner, so continue to crunch. And release, take a break between the sides. Bring it back to tabletop, arms over your shoulders, roll up. This time, left leg is going up above the right leg into a little scissor. Maintain your legs exactly the same and crunch your scissor up and down. Really feel the abdominals burn. Exhale as you crunch. You can again modify with your knees totally soft if your hamstrings are tight. Squeezing inner thighs together. Maintain neutral spine, neutral pelvis, or imprint. Imprint is good here as well. And release. Great job. This one is a hard one. You can do another optional transition or rocking back and forth, massaging your back. Sit up cross-legged. And we're on to our next exercise. Coming into all fours position, extending your feet out into a plank position. Make sure you keep your lower abdominals engaged. Pull your shoulders back, neck is long. We're holding the plank. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, really engage the abdominals. Feeling that power, that heat building up in your body. Start bending your knees down towards the floor. Coming up to nice rhythm. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and we pulse. Now teeny tiny little pulses with those knees. They can alternate as well. Now really feeling all that work happening in your abdominal muscles. Continue to pulse both legs now. You can alternate and switch as much as you like. And release, knees down, child's pose. Part 2. We will be repeating some of the exercises we did in the first part. All fours position. Knees off the floor 4 inches. Wrist underneath the shoulders. Exhale as you round the back. Inhale back to neutral. Exhale, scoot the abdominals in. Inhale, release. Continue to go back and forth between the round back and the neutral spine. Exhaling, looking at your belly button. Inhale, release. You can drop the knees on the floor to modify if this is too hard on your wrist. Really contract your abdominals. And then continue to work the spine. Rounding and then releasing. Exhale to round and scoop. And then continue to pulse here as you bring your knees up and down in that round back position. Slightly tilting the pelvis under, contracting the abdominals in, feeling like we're spreading our shoulder blades apart. Exhale, don't forget to breathe, and release. Shift back into child's pose. Transitioning to forearm plank position. Elbows right underneath your shoulders, feet hip-width distance apart. Making sure pelvis is neutral, abs engaged. Shifting the heels back and forth to maximum extension in your ankle joints. Shifting those heels back and forth, challenging the shoulders, challenging the abdominals. Make sure your back is not arching. keeping the shoulder blades back. Don't forget to breathe and release. Finishing in puppy stretch, hips stay up, arms extend long, forehead on mat. Transitioning through downward facing dog, back onto your hips and onto your back. One by one, bring your legs up in tabletop position, hands behind your head, roll up nice and high, curl your head, neck and shoulders up. Exhale as you start extending right arm and right leg forward, adding that upper body crunch, keeping your lower back down. Exhale as you lift as high as you possibly can, bringing your toes and fingertips long away from you. Reach. Exhale as we crunch, keeping your lower back imprinted into the mat, as again we are working our six-pack muscle here, trying to exhale each and every time we curl. Switching sides, left arm, left leg, reaching forward as we add the upper body crunch. Exhale as we reach, contract the top muscles of our stomach, reach, nice and high with that chest. Keep on going. One more time and release. Again, we'll do that windshield wiper stretch, knees to the right and then to the left. Loosen up the spine. Next exercise, the scissor crunch. Legs tabletop, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale as we roll up, take your right leg a little bit higher, left leg a little bit lower. Squeeze your inner thighs together and crunch your legs up and up. Now this one is a real burner. You should really feel it by now. Modify it with your knees soft if your hamstrings are feeling tight. And continue to crunch. Keep your scissor exactly the same. Right leg higher, left leg is lower. Your quads are working. And we'll break in between. Pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug. Other side. Take your arms up, legs tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, roll up, extend your left leg higher, right leg lower. Exhale as we crunch. Really crunch those legs. Keep your pelvis pretty steady on this one. Make sure that your tailbone does not ride up off the floor. You can keep imprint of your lower back. You can soften the knees if you're feeling tight in your hammies. Continue to crunch. Keep your scissor exactly the same. Legs are working. Abs are working. Roll up a little higher and release. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock and roll back to the top. Nice and slow. And we'll continue with our final part. Back to all fours position. Extend your feet out into a high plank. Make sure your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Fingertips are spread wide. We're holding the plank with a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Keep your shoulders back. Keep your abs working. Bending the knees down towards the floor. Getting into a nice rhythm. Knees bend and extend. Bend and extend. We're challenging the abdominal muscles. Feel the burn. By this time, we're really feeling those abs as we add those pulses, teeny tiny. We can alternate those knees, one by one, left, right, left, and right. Good. Continue both knees at the same time. I really feel the challenge in your shoulders by now. Couple more, and release. Knees on the floor. Shift back into child's pose. Downward dog. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. And you're all done. Great job. First day of Everbalance 10-Day Abs Challenge is completed. Congratulations. Don't forget to post the check mark in the comment box of the post. And I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.